Okay. I bet I have a lot of. Got a lot of money. Let's see what's in the shop. Cooldown reduction. All right, let's see what we got here. Improved invisibility sorcery. Really? While character skills active, unlocking use. Whoops. No. 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 One, vigor +2. Boys +2. Do what do. Let's do that. Alrighty. your shield. That. Never mind. How are you? How's the game I just bought? I like it. I like it. It's definitely like, obviously I'm playing with randoms, and that comes with its own see, like, these guys didn't want to come in here, but that's their loss. I'm just not gonna, there's nothing we can do about that. I'm trying. I think I've been playing a little bit, coming up with, you know, things that are helping me out. I like this. It's like the same flavor, maybe is the right way to say it. It's like Elden Ring or a FromSoft game, but it's also like a lot more fast pace. I think that's the biggest thing, is getting used to the pacing and getting your bearings on like where you want to go every time in a ranked Warzone match. All right, good luck. Oh, they're already down below. But yeah, I think staying on top of everything is like, that's the important thing. Improved charge attacks, we're not going to use that. Yep. There. Just improve that discovery. We're going to take that just because. I will also say, like, I'm a little maybe annoyed that, like, the PC controls that I was able to use for Elden Ring I can't use for this. Like, that kind of, that's not super fun, but outside of that, you know, once I'm a little bit more used to this, I'll be alright with it. I think the important thing from like a playing with randoms sense is like, pick with your group, you know, suggest places to go, use your pings, but you can't. Jump, please. Projectile. I don't think I grabbed what I wanted to. We've wasted a lot of time. I got 4 flasks somehow. Oh, because I must have ran over a thing. We don't have too far to go, though. We don't have too far to go. Also, remember, if you're new here, go ahead. Oh my god, I was not paying attention. Oh, that's... News we're right at the barrier, so we'll be able to get our stuff back. But that really bites. Oh, Nick, pay attention. Gotta heal. Like getting these that is unfortunate. What can we do? There. Maybe there. Did they both just leave me? That's such a pain. Ugh. Well, that sucks. You've been on Elden Ring. Don't want to fight this. Oh, came back. Huge. Huge. Oh, we got there. But no, I've been playing the new Elden Ring. I haven't updated, so I could if I wanted to, I guess. But basically just been doing this. You know, this is new. This is new. This is kind of Both guys came back. So that's pretty dope. Alright, let's see how this goes. How is the new season of Warzone though? Nightmare? Whittle away at him. Valiant card. Honestly, kind of wild how effective that is. Keep shooting. All right, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Enhances counterattacks, unique to thrusting weapons. We don't need to do that. Attack enemies, diarrhea. So oh, we're so close to the next one. Do that. That. Let's go. Yeah, what do you got? What do you got? gonna leave my ass in the dust. I'm gonna try and get this real quick. Then just move back up with them. One. Whew. Okay. There you go. All me. All me. Improved holy tag. Improved casting. Spell casting speed. Do this. Oh. Easy. Okay. Still would like to do this cave, though. Yeah, I came in here on the first run. Also, if you haven't hit the like, hit this it costs you nothing, it helps us. These guys just do not want to upgrade. Painful. Jumps. Get you here anyways. Shit. Just trying to leave me in the dust again. Had plenty of time to do this. Something? Oh. Not making this look very good. This is leaving. I don't wonder, man. So guys don't fight as a group. Out of here. I'm just dipping. This has been a waste of time. I could have bought the ones in the front room. I don't know what they're doing. That's all. Not a mirror of them thing. It's just I don't know. They're fighting a death ray bird right there. God, they're not even fighting. Oh, and they didn't want to go to my cave. Well, you know what? It's just gonna, screw us to the end. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. Try to farm something I can. That's a tough shake. Maybe they're having connection issues, I don't know. We're good. Nothing good. Nothing good. It's just gonna be painful. Into this pond, this marsh. All right. Guys to deal with. One down. Kite move. The game. Another one down. Dragon. Hit. That's wonderful. That's a tough one. That's a tough L. That's a tough L to take when you got a whole team and then it just turns into nothing. I mean, yeah, these guys went all over the spot. I don't know. What the next one will get mind. I tell you what though, if we get the right team, we get the right randoms. It's gonna be the one. It'll be a good one. A lot of range on this team. Just show the skeleton. No. Yes. No. Yeah, it does kind of. Cool. I am. You can hear me, right? Yeah, you can. All good. All good. Just gotta check. Just gotta check every once in a while, you know. Whew. Really? That wasn't that great. Not the start we were there. Okay, so we can grab two of these right away. Oh, question. Let's go help him out. Excuse me. Alrighty. Go under. This guy's left. Oh man. Oh, okay. Me. This fuck was not smart. Just do this. This is a giant waste of time when we do this. This is just a giant waste of time. We can't do any damage to this fucking guy. I'm gonna get my stuff and I'm gonna leave. Where are they? It's tough because like we just proved that we couldn't win that fight. I feel like they're willing to just keep throwing their bodies away at it. I'm okay with trying it, but like it became obvious very clearly that like that shouldn't have been maybe the second spot we picked. So I think the best thing to do is just run at that point if they want to keep wasting lives going after it. They absolutely can. But I don't know. Yeah, oh shit. Safe from spoilers? Yeah, I don't know that there really are any spoilers. Outside of stuff like they have a kind of cool. So it's a roguelike, so obviously you're playing different bosses, like they've got whatever it is, 8 bosses. So you're basically playing 8, you know, levels over and over. They get randomized. The map changes a little bit, the circle changes a little bit. You choose your final boss, and there are some story beats. But like outside of that, are they still doing that? Such a waste of time. Such a waste of time. We got. It's actually awesome because we really didn't have anything else going for us on this run. So yeah, I don't know that there's much in the way of spoilers to give you. Like obviously, at some point, you know, there'll be a final boss that'll be a little bit different. They have kind of cool character slash story. Like, see how these guys. We'll see how this is coming for these guys. Oh my god. Like the health bar is still so high. That's the kind of thing I don't really get. And we're in a different, like, this isn't the first expedition, so like, I don't know how. I don't know why they're still going for that. There's other stuff to do, like, there's other stuff on the map. Like, especially when something like that, like day 2, when we've got experience, would be so easy. But they're just gonna sit there and throw life after life at it. And it's just tough because it kind of leaves, you know, leaves me in like a bad spot. Like, am I a bad teammate for not going back over there and helping them every time they die? I don't think so, you know? Those are see it. No, so I don't think you're really in danger of, you know, spoilers, especially with the way these stories usually go. Plus, I don't know how far I can legitimately make it playing with randoms because of stuff like this. I've had some great groups. These guys are probably still kind of getting their stuff together, you know? I think they just need to learn that, like, you can't beat a boss. Like, there's no sense in just throwing life after life away. Like, they're still over there doing it. I mean, we can look. Level 3, level 1, level 1. Like, I would like to think that we could all be level 5 or 6 by now. And again, I'm not trying to dog these guys because this game's not even out 24 hours. Or, you know, I guess on PC it technically is, but for them it might not be. For them it might be their 3rd, 4th, 5th run, you know? So, but I just feel like that's like you have to figure out, okay, well, we can't do this right now for whatever reason, you know? Maybe sometimes maybe it's me. Maybe they should have been like, oh, our teammate's not good enough for this. Like, we should drop this. Because they're just over there, you know, essentially wasting time. Now, maybe it's at this point it's personal to them, you know? Maybe they got unfinished business over there. Oh. Also, you know, if you are watching, if you do enjoy, if you got a question, feel free to ask it. Like, if you want to see something, I'll show you. We can level now, I guess. And now they're being pushed out of that fight. And we're being pushed to, so basically, if you're new, if you're just kind of watching this and you don't know anything about this, you just watch me for some of my other stuff. So this ring is getting slower or closer, just like in a battle royale. The final boss of the first day is going to be right here. It's going to repeat. There'll be a second day, and then it'll take you to a final arena for like the final boss, the boss you picked. I don't know it. Yeah, it's just, you know, you don't always have a lot of time to kind of. The nice thing is, like, at the end of the day, we'll get some currency to take away from this, you know? Like, no run is a total loss, you know? You get some experience. Get some experience, you can maybe buy something at the shop, and then you learn, you come back better. But I don't see this boss fight going very well. Oh, we'll see. Do they ever get a chance to level? Do we see? No. It's gonna be tough. Ooh, spiders. We will get him up. It's a shame too, because I was kind of like excited because I think the character that they're playing is really good. Okay. All right, let's see what the big bad of this day is. What we're gonna do? Try to use this to get him up. That's cool. I'm over encumbered now. How do I get rid of this? Oh, I just attack out of it? Okay. It's actually kind of interesting. So their character has a passive. You see this white spider next to me? Their character has a passive where they can like bring enemies to life to fight with us. We're doing no damage to these guys. If these guys had leveled up at all, I think we'd be fine. But the cool thing is, their passive is actually working, like, to our advantage. Okay. Dude, I'm just trying to draw them away. I really don't know what our plan is here. I think I'm too far to hit. Yeah, that's super. Now they're both down. They're both down, and it's just me. That's gonna be ball. Oh no! Thought that was gonna be a ball game. Got a little fight left. Little fight left. Ah, that's my bad. I tried to phase through that attack. Man, we're... Again, that run was probably shot way earlier. And what's kind of neat in Hoodie is it'll show you, whoever else is watching, it'll show you like the exact path that you took. Like, look at this. We have this whole map, and in one day we just did this. And it was really like, we kind of play. Hey. And we could have, you know, we could have done a lot more. You know, we could have knocked off different things. Like, obviously, these churches are great to knock off. So this would have been good. This mine would have been good. We would have gotten good stuff. I think he wants a treat. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's all right. He's gone. Okay. It's all right. He's been rescued. He's been rescued. I guess I was gonna get him a treat. Somebody else decided he was. No, we weren't in there for an hour. Not even close. Probably what, 20 minutes, maybe. Like we had plenty of time to get that done. But see, that's the thing. Like they went here, they got this key, they wanted to do this boss, and I mean those guys died. We can look. So it's even got like, what is it? Equipment details now. How do I get out of this queue back? Where does it say? Few footprints, maybe? What? Yeah. I guess this just does us. That's unfortunate. So it'll tell you us, but like those guys, their thing probably is just a giant circle. Their footprints should probably just this giant circle here. I mean, did you win, Nightmare? But yeah, so like we landed in here. We had a great opportunity to do a couple churches, grab, you know, some smithing stones, knock this off, kind of work our way around, and they spent the majority of the time here. It's just tough. We'll get them to the next one though. Okay. Here you go. So, Hoodie, just so you don't know, so you don't take any experience or anything outside of like learning from each match. You start each match fresh, and you get Merc, which is like your currency, and then you get these stones. And after each match, you basically go back to the hub, which is here, the round table hold. And what you can do with the stones, they call them relic rights. You can basically go here, and you've got all of your characters at the top. So you've got Wilder, Guardian, Iron Eye, and you can choose any of these characters for like your playthrough. And what it is you see they have different colored slots. So they've all got 3 slots right now, 2 blue, 1 orange. Amber, is that? I think. Or like we could look at this guy because I haven't played him, I haven't done anything with him. But what you can do to like power up your run basically is you go through, and the gems that you get from the last run all have different effects. Okay, so we can use 2 of these green ones, and so we kind of look for stuff that we think will help. He's a bigger guy that's like kind of middle of a tank, middle, you know, little bit of damage. So we look for something probably like I actually like the character's cooldown reductions, but I would look for something like this. Poise, maybe. Holy attack power up. And anyways, I can show you one of the ones that, because been playing a different character. So Iron Eye, I've got these 3 stones. Character skill cooldown reduction +2. Character skill cooldown reduction +2. And then they do one other thing. So this one's lightning to damage, and I think the other one's fire. Yeah. And then this one's just dexterity +2. So you'll basically, this one gives us a little bit of extra oomph with at least the weapons that he uses. They scale off this dexterity stat. And then the reason I did this was because I thought maybe I like his character skill, because you can dash and kind of take no damage but also deal damage with it. So the more it was up, I thought, the more I'd basically be able to free cast and get damage off. And it does something else. What does it do? Oh, it gives you like a weak point. So we'll run it back. Hopefully, you know, our teammates are a little bit better. And not better in the sense, like, again, this game's been out 24 hours. We're not going to, like, I'm not going to get super frustrated that a teammate isn't, like, rolling one thing after another. It'll be nice when we get those. It'll be nice when we don't. Second place, Nightmare, second place. Whole team together, 61 kills. Wow. 61 kills, I feel like it's crazy. So we'll pick the same guy we were. And so, like, yeah, we picked an expedition, we go on the expedition, and, like, if you get them all done, then you can maybe unlock some more story points. There's also, I should have taken the time, but there's this kind of cool thing that they do called remembrances, where they, it's basically like, I don't know if you've played other roguelikes, but like in Balatro, you've got different decks that you have to get through. So, like, you get through a deck, and then it'll unlock the next deck. And that'll be the next challenge. But they also have different challenges for decks you've already completed. So I assume some of these story notes they call them remembrances. And yeah. So we're coming in. And it normally drops you in an area where there's a couple enemies. So like here, yeah, Brady's pin's good. We want to do this, and then I'd like to get with a team that wants to go down into a mine. The original Nightmare? So the idea, again, we're level 1 now. And that's the skill. So you see that red mark on them? Basically, you dash through, you create that red mark, they take extra damage. And I have items, the only items I'm allowed to have set up to keep that on a short cooldown. Because I kind of just want to see how good that is when when I can kind of free cast it. Like, we used it, it's already back up. And then you'll notice, well, you won't notice because he picked up that one, but you'll notice every item has its own passive. So the passives, I'll show you, like this one's health power restoration upon attacks. So you should be getting some more HP for attacks. Nightreign, nice. Nightmare. And if you're new here, if you're watching, if you have any questions, you feel free to ask them, like, or if you just, you know, want to insult me, or I don't know, share something that happened to you in this game, or like complain. I don't know. Is that a teammate that just did that, or did I get hit by him? That is not a teammate. Yeah, it is. Why do I feel like that? So yeah, my idea is just like use the cooldowns from that, and that way they'll do more damage over and over. You came to insult Nightmare? Yeah, well, you know, get in line, buddy. Get in line. And this produces Flame of Frenzy. Oh. I guess. I don't know. Let's grab that for now. I feel like we got nothing useful out of that except for maybe experience. That we will use. I don't necessarily need that out. Let's actually do this. How many hours do I have? I have no idea. I wouldn't say it's close to the full 24 or anything. I played a bit, and then I've stopped to like cut stuff, and I've stopped to, you know, like walk my dog and have like a life. I've lost my group. I've lost my group, and I haven't leveled them. They're just right down the street from me. These churches are really nice because you get another charge to your heal. So I'm like making sure that we tick these off. We got basically the same layout as the last one. They really kind of overstated how random these maps were going to be. Best class so far? I feel like the Revenant with like the right build is pretty dang strong, but I don't know. I like him too. I think he scales off dexterity, I'm pretty sure. So I think the right kind of build. And honestly, the time I've spent playing Wilder, those are probably the three I've played the most at this point, Nightmare. I like all of them. I think Duchess is really good. She's got a good... See, I don't know that this is the right move. But this definitely is. Alright. See that? Good. This is a merchant. You can find these throughout the game. And what you do with the smithing stones is they power up the weapons you do have. So basically you buy them from this guy, or you can find them in the caves, which is why I want to go to the caves. Cool. And then you gotta find, every merchant has one next to them, but you find a little like anvil and you can power up your weapon there. You buy the stone, or you find the stone, and then you can power up your weapons. Oh, you know what? You guys know what they're doing, man. There we go. What's this? Improved holy damage indication, sacrificial axe. We're gonna go with max embrace stamina. Just because I feel like, I guess I don't know if that axe was like a heavy weapon or not, but I would assume that it was. I think we're just trying to go for the death by 1,000 cut method. I feel like I need to level. This guy can stand up front of me and meat shield. And let me, and this witch kind of free cast in the back. That'd be nice. But yeah, the idea. My whole idea is I got the cooldowns, so like we can burn one here even, but just abuse that ability. Abuse it. F. It's the run right here. I don't know. I feel like it's an interesting game because like even if the run isn't like successful, you at least learn stuff, and you know you play it differently every time. Like last run we didn't really have anything, you know. We played it pretty straight up. See, like stuff like that, like I can use that ability to just get out of so much damage, and it's all. I mean, it's already back up. If these guys move it though. And again, that ability's already up. Yeah, this kid's fine. Sorry, I've been sick, so I, Oh god. It's a misclick. My heal button in regular Elden Ring is my ultimate button in this because of the way that they kind of force you into some of your, keyboard choices when I was trying to set up my bindings. Occasionally I've popped a really poor ult. That was one there. And this Brady kid's great. And this Mocha. Oh, they're ready to go. They're ready to leave because the storm's getting close, I would assume. Plus there's just something up here that they want to do. Hey, what do you have a good one? Guys, if you're new here, again, say whatever you want or whatever. If you have the time, you can drop a line. Oh my god, we're so bad here. Deal. I think they got our guy. We're getting off this, yeah? We're regrouping. Feel free to leave a like, sub, what have you. That stuff helps. It doesn't cost you anything. It just helps me. Let me level, and then I'll go back and help. Alright. So what was it? With the way... With the last run I had guys that basically wanted to try and kill a giant boss over and over, I'm gonna have to make this run now. It's because I gotta climb all this, and I don't want to get caught in the storm. But they basically spent all their time on the first day, like, fighting and dying to one boss. And they came into that fight level 1. We came in level 4, I think, because obviously, like, we're fighting groups as a solo. We can't go take out a camp like we would want to, because we don't have the whole group, and our group is, you know, beating their heads against a wall. See these guys. Gotta get out of this. This will be very sad if these guys die here, just because. But I guess they're healing pretty good. Blow my nose while we walk in. Alright. Try not to move the camera around too crazy while we're doing that. So now we're coming up to the first boss. The first real boss, I guess, the first day boss. These bats are not part of this, I don't think. Unless I really missed... Oh no, yeah, it still hasn't even closed all the way in. This is a mistake, I think. Unless they think we can burn this incredibly quickly. Because this is a field boss, I'm pretty sure. So we're about to, yeah. We're about to get... Now we're getting hit by the nite boss as well. Like, everyone else is down. Oh my god. What a... Oh, when we are... Get these guys up. And die. Oh, what a horrible way for this run to end. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe we got life. Maybe we got life. But like, I don't know. No reason to. We're about to have to fight the magma worm and this other thing at the same time. Oh, maybe, you know what? Maybe this won't be so bad. Maybe I'm... And again, we can kind of use that dash just over and over. Now maybe I need to be using it more. The fact that he's dying twice. Alright, we got the other guy up. We're still... Okay, good. Maybe we can save this. Maybe we can save this. Good to know. That just gonna try and get him up. We still got flasks. Flash. Get it out. We can only do damage to one side at a time. Yep. We'll make it work. I need to watch my stamina more. Right down on the right side for this. Alright, we heal. I think we're gonna be alright, honestly. Somehow, some way. Open him. Get this kid out. We have no more flasks, so now we gotta be a little careful. You can play solo. I tried a little bit today, and I feel like they say it's toned down a bit. I don't know. This is the way it was meant to be intended, I guess. They wanted you to play with multiple people. So that's kind of how I want to do it. I think we just kind of tried. Oh, that's tough. Get me up. Easy. So yeah, you can't play this solo. God, watch your step. You play this solo. They built the game for 3 people. Let's see what we can get here. Critical HP. Create holy ground low. Improve dodging. Longer invisibility during base maneuvers. I think I've already taken something similar to this on this round. Let's see how this... These guys are pretty good. I mean, that was like pulling teeth. I don't know if that fight's always like that. Oh, now we can finish off this guy. Part of that, I wonder, is I don't necessarily think my character's doing a ton of damage. I would like to get a weapon, so maybe that's what we're trying to hear. I think we're one decent weapon. ran into some lava on the backside of it. I think you can see the idea. That skill where you die for it, you do damage. There it goes again. See, like that's just really good. That's just a really good skill, and the fact that we've got it on such a slow cooldown. I've had those experiences too, Nightmare. That's why killing the field bosses is so important. Because you'll get your own personalized loot. I'll say a lot of the what would you call it? A lot of the kind of field loot that's open to everybody, I don't personally think is like... I definitely had the same thought as you when I first started playing. That sucks, they're taking my loot. Oh, Nick. Oh, that was bad. That was bad, but we can make it through this. Get here, Mocha. Get here, I don't want to lose a level. But like not worth. Not worth getting too upset over. The stuff you want from the field bosses, like you'll get one of these after you kill a field boss. You get your own choice. You know, obviously you're still confined to the time of the circle, but I can take as long as I want to make a decision on what I want here. Increase damage. Increase enemy damage after critical hit plus 15. It's increased damage. Yeah. We're gonna go with this. I just think that will be good, like in the long run, but just don't. No. I need a weapon. That's what I really need. I need a weapon that does more than this whip. And do we have anything? Like, I just don't think I'm set up. Like, yeah, you know what? Oh, whoa. I think so too. The first time I wonder if they start selling those on day 2. First time I've seen one of those in a I think we're locking into the whip. How much more do I need for another one of those? He doesn't have anymore, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. Now we're just doing the whip. We've spent some money on it. We're locked into this whip. But yeah, my advice to you, especially early on, like do as many field mobs and field bosses that you can. If you start a boss, just like an Elden Ring, if you start a boss and it doesn't feel like you are taking it out, go to the next one, you know? Don't waste a lot of time, because what'll happen is you'll die once and you'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go get my loot and come back. What we got here? Improve range weapon attacks. Yes, that is a passive. Throw that there. Level up. Yeah. No. 7. All right. But yeah. Not really sure what I was saying. But my advice would be, like, grab your stuff and, you know, whatever gear you can get, start working through the field bosses, start working through the field mobs. We gotta move in, guys. Stay close. If you're playing with randoms, Nightmare, stay close to your randoms, even if they're doing the wrong thing. The only time I would say like ditch your randoms is if they're very clearly like inting by throwing themselves at a boss that you guys just aren't going to beat. You're not doing any damage. Then, you know, then go ahead, you know, go ahead and leave them. But you'll kind of learn that as you go. As we're running, you know, I don't know if you got any other questions or just statements. Are you playing? Anybody else watching buy this yet? Or thinking about buying this? Or no? Who's marked? Okay, he wants to go over there. Yeah, I'm cool with that. So another thing to think about too. So you can see these camps. These camps they have. So these two are magic, I guess. Those will show you. This one's fire. These will show you like what the enemies are going to be like there, and kind of what rewards you're going to get. So if I go here, we should get some kind of magic. I believe that's magic symbol. Some kind of magic reward. If we went up here and completed this camp, we'd get some kind of fire type reward. That's just kind of helpful if you know what kind of, you have an idea of what kind of a build you want to run. And then smithing stones and stuff. Like the stones that power up your weapons, you really can't put a price on how much you can, how much better your game's going to be if you have stronger weapons. Yeah, had a guy the other day, every time he was like standing on my chest basically. Oh, that sucks. If I had not like powered up this whip, I probably would take that. Charging attacks. We got room for something else. I guess we'll do this. See what other items we get. Got all this. And I'm not a perfect player, you know, just kind of learning as I go. So, sure I'm making mistakes as well. Where are my teammates going? I do wish there was like a better way to see your squad mates sometimes. I feel like I'm losing track of them. See what this person has. How did they get in? Oh, see, that's not good. My guys aren't gonna be able to come get me. No way they make it here in time. That's all right. Oh, little setback, but we'll be able to at least run back and get our stuff. I think we're in no danger. I must have got off from the inside. Kind of neat. I hadn't noticed that, but just like in Elden Ring, they have those characters that like steal your runes. The same thing here. I'm getting carried. I feel like we were just up here. Maybe that other one was the exact same. Improved jump attacks, improved skill attack. Oh. Let's drop this. Christian's Bodo F. I need to learn the range on this one. I feel like it should go forever. Not really used to playing with a whip, so I'm just gonna treat this like a sword with like a really long windup. I think I'm gonna say my ultimate's kind of like how I used them in the first fight. That's kind of tough. Is there a way to always get smithing stones, or is it just random? No, smithing stones you can always get from merchants. Usually, like, I would say always have one. Merchants will always have one. Merchants will always have a, they'll always have a whatever you call it, a smithing station next to them as well. And then if you go in the caves and defeat the boss, you will always get one. Or at least you'll always have the option to get one, I should say. There you go. Alright. Another one done. I wish, like, I know we're just kind of pelting arrows from the side and then using our abilities to go under them, but I do wish they kind of gave you some kind of idea at the end of how much, like, your damage versus everybody else's. Not, I mean, I'm sure the reason that they don't is because they don't want you to flame people, but it's just all it is. Because of the elf flavor friends, they're probably burst 4 while walking. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this night, ain't no. If you guys, depending on what time you guys came in, this was the boss that my level 1 teammates were trying to fight and died to over and over. Again, I'm just going to use Ben. I'm just going to use my skill to kind of no idea how that attack's going to look. Yeah, like, it's definitely... Missed that? Oh, he hit that. It's definitely, like, I think it's a good challenge. It's a different challenge than, like, what you get from, like, Elden Ring, you know, or, like, another film subtitle. It's got some similarities. What did this guy just hit him with? It fucking popped him like that. Like, it's a good challenge. We'll get. These boys. Raise his voice. And then we go. So after you beat the 2 days, they call it a 3-day cycle, but really you get to the end of the second day, you beat the boss of the second day, and it takes you to the last one. So see what we can buy from this guy. I just never know what to buy here, you know? Burns damage received into health. We got the money? We got the money. I can't get anything else. Oh, and this guy just dropped. That now. At some point, maybe it'll be, at some point, maybe we'll be, I don't know what the word for it is. No idea where that train of thought was going. At some point, maybe I'll be low health and not have a lot of flasks, and maybe that cracked here will come in handy. We'll see. That's what I was thinking. Or maybe we'll pop it early. You know, that way something more consistent like a health pack is there for us. I don't know if that's mess, but I don't know. I don't know. All right, Needle Baron of Night. That was bad on me. Stamina go back up. See, again, that's why that skill's so good. You just go right through. No damage taken. And then with the way we've got it set up where it comes back, sometimes I get in there to get out from under him, get behind him. There you go. Once again, hey, we can just make him look silly like that, honestly. Oh, okay. We wanted to get out of the range of that. Come get me, Mocha. I feel like I'm calling the dog. How do you find the field bosses? They're just scattered. They're just scattered, but like each camp is gonna have like a field mob or a field boss. Faster like this. Get Mocha back up. Now Randy. That's tough. That is tough. Crawl out behind him. I'm just getting too close. Good news is Smoke and Brady still have health fast, so do I. Oh, boys. Not like this. Not like this. Get up, Mocha. Get up, Mocha. Mocha, I need one hit, buddy. Yeah. Bring me back. I didn't know if I'd need this. Madness spewing out of me. This is fire. This is bad, fellas. This is bad. This could be the end of the run right here. I don't know if Mocha's gonna have time to get our boy up. So hard to get 3 up. Do you think, Mocha? Do you think you got time? Mocha's dead. Mocha's gone. Damn. Those guys were good. We have life? I don't think Mocha's got health masks. At this point, I only got the one. I don't see how he gets anybody else up here. I'm gonna start crawling to Brady. On the off chance, really, I think me being further away, Brady should crawl to me. We're all dead. Whew. Okay. It can be done, though. It can be done. I still think, like, this is such a much better, like, footprint path than our prior experience with that group. But I still think, like, we wasted time here. This is the biggest time suck, I think, in the map. If you're not careful. God. Sorry for allergies. Improved twin blade attack power. That'd be cool. I'd like to do a twin blade build at some point. Improve critical hits. Battle armor with skill to storm stop at certain. Attack power up when facing poison afflicted enemy. That's one thing I didn't really look at, was what that boss was going to be weak to. So if you look here, it'll show you, like, effective. I think that's holy. That's poison. So ideally, when we're fighting him, we should be looking for poison. Fire is good against him. Lightning, I think, is going to be good against him. Madness is good against this one. Maybe that's holy. Not sure. That's fire again. Oh, okay, maybe they just repeated some of them. I think we go forward again. The whip, I think, was the mistake. It's just a weapon that I don't know a lot about and I'm not very good with. But it is what it is. It is what it is. very confused about the camps. Like in what way, Nightmare? Not quite sure I understand the question. Not quite sure I get the question. Like, I would consider this like a mini camp, you know? You first come in. Yeah, finger seal. It's not like well versed enough in incantations, I feel like, to use them. It's something I'm gonna have to change. So that down there. I feel like with his deck scaling, I think something like this is actually going to be pretty good. How do I tell if there's a boss there? I think there's technically bosses in all of them. Could be wrong. We'll check here in a second. Made the mistake of running up. A little too gung-ho on that. You should, at some point wandering through the camp, you'll find an enemy and you'll start to see like a red. And it won't always necessarily be a boss. Sometimes it'll be like a group of enemies and it'll give you like the total health. I don't like this. We are wasting a lot of time. Fired a local flu. These are kind of cool too. You ever see these on the map? They like offer you buffs in exchange for something else. So like sometimes you can get more power and add madness. can get this done. Bubbles. These guys want to go from here. Want to go here. You want to go here. Oh yeah. Like that guy, I don't want to tangle with. Level 5. And that's why I didn't want to tangle with them. I don't think we have the firepower to beat this. I definitely don't. This guy's aggroed something else. Try and mark something on the map. We're just, yeah, we're not doing the damage we want to. He gets it, he's running. Alright. Sucks to leave our guy behind, but like that is 100% the move there. We have plenty of time to do this. This is like a mine. You really don't have to, screw around with any of these guys. You just have to run all the way to the bottom, like my guys are doing right now. And fight this guy. Can we do that? We're gonna take that. Yeah. That's what we want. That's what we need. I'm gonna farm up a little bit more XP. See what else is over here. Range weapon attacks, perfect. Oh, and a regular spelling sun, also perfect. So it's funny, it's like that part of this mimics Elden Ring so much, and like any FromSoft title where you're running past creeps to get to like the big bad. And we get up to that chapel, get another flask. The big thing I would tell you, Nightmare, is like mines and chapels. Mines and chapels are going to be good to you. Because having more heals can't be a bad thing. And having stronger weapons can't be bad. Then just field boss, field boss, field boss, field boss. See what it is. Stone, I already got one of those. It's all you, buddy. Okay. Go up here. And again, not something I really want to harp on. But if you're here and you haven't hit the like button, that's something, doesn't cost you anything, helps me, you know. All I can really do is say thank you. Don't want to harp on it too much. Try not to bring it up a whole lot. If you want to ask anything, feel free to ask something. If you're tired of seeing me play Iron Eye and try another character. Just I'll pick that up where we're going. Now we're in a weird spot because the sun's closing in. There just ain't much to do. Yeah, see, they're gonna try and go into here. I feel like this is not a good idea. The minute this looks bad, we will cut bait. Somebody's throwing shit at us. I guess we're smart enough to pull out of it. All right. Okay, they're ready to start this. We never found a merchant, so we didn't get to level up our weapons. Let's see how this goes. What are we looking at? All level 6. So yeah, there'll be sometimes when there are the small ones, like that night we killed at the beginning, like in the Fort Hate looking place. Wow, that was almost bad. That like drop stuff so you can see his or blue. The big bosses or big, like the mob camps that they'll want you to do will all have the red bars underneath. So you'll be able to tell. It's something different this time. I think this is going to be the, what is it called, the earworm? Because all these guys have death blight. Worm face. We are chugging away at this thing. This is way better than the Duke's Deer Freya fight. I also think that this is just easier. death blighter there. Okay, we're gonna launch one of these. Alrighty. Poison and rot trigger continuous issue. I want to do this. But now I just need to fight some poison. Where? Is there poison anywhere on this map? Let's go to the forge. It's my time with these guys. Oh, really? Want to go down? Okay, my team did not follow me, which makes me a little bit wary about how this is going to go. Luckily, I can just sit on this camp. I love it, man. I love it. It's Dog play live, baby. It's definitely, it's a lot different from like, I think a traditional, oh my god, my guys are dead. My guys are dead. I wish we could complete this, but I don't think that's going to be possible. So let's get out of here. We need to get up, baby. Get up. I don't want any part of any of this. They're not here. Where are they? Oh, they just got down here, though. Oh, shit. Maybe we can do this? You're still behind me. Good news. I've never done this, so I don't know exactly how this is supposed to go from here. But he does. Okay, we do have to kill these guys. That actually wasn't that bad. Oh, and they're still gonna drop us stuff. Wonderful. We got Marika's hammer. Cool. Agni blade. Oh, I kinda want this. Yeah. And we're in the forge. What do we do? Let's go down. Just keep going down. I don't think we have to fight anything else. I'll be wrong. Doesn't look like we do. Just picking up ways. Just keep going. Close to having another finger creepers. Almost fell to my death there. Little dark down here. Oh, I guess not to my death, but I mean, not where you want to fall. Think the wrong way, maybe? Don't know the way from here. I feel like these guys looked at me like I did. Oh, it's way too dark for me to see fucking anything. I mean, there's a level below us. Fuck it. Oh. Okay. We made it. Okay. Bottom floor. Oh yeah, we gotta fight a magma worm. I did know that. I'm just... I'm pretty sure you're also like kind of outside of time when you're doing this as well? That was bad. Yeah, it was bad. Heal. It'll be fine. All right. Woo. That's our sword. Oh, we picked that up. Almost glitched out. Great. Level 11. Make it hard. Oh. We're done. 35. Yeah, I think we gotta switch this. Oh, this might have not been the move, but alright, now we gotta get the fuck out of here. Whew. Just like in the trailer, I guess. Alright. How high does this get us? Okay, we gotta go over there, maybe? How high would it have taken me? It would take me all the way up. How about that? I mean, that's like... It was two-hand. Okay. That's not bad at all. I would just wait. We had a lot of time too. To do posing. We got poses. Not the time. Not the time. Not really my playstyle with this guy. What's the day 2 boss gonna look like this time? I wonder if this is always like a two-parter too. Crucible Knight, definitely a two-parter. This feels like just like my Elden Ring character, heavy attacks and jumping attacks. A mistake. Took a little more damage than I thought I did. Holy shit. Got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Look a lot. Again, that skill's just good. And having it on like that extra cooldown, it was already up kind of fast. Now we just got the one to deal with. Not so bad. That's so bad. Is it co-op driven? Yes. So basically, the game's built around 3 characters. You can play as a solo player. The game scales back the difficulty. Feel like I personally found it was it's difficult, and like I figured it. Maybe like when I have more experience in the game, know a little bit more about what I'm doing, but as I was learning, definitely easier to play, even though these guys are randoms. Like, they've been playing good. Where's the... Those made up good. Squeeze another level in, yes. I feel I have not been able to cap out. Have not been able to cap out my level or anything. We've got nothing else to give here. Alright. But like, definitely been doing pretty well. There's a learning curve. And I think that's been evident with some teammates, but gotta get a little groove here with the last couple groups. I think the number one thing is I feel like I'm not doing a lot of damage a lot of times. Like I'm not hitting as hard as the other guys. Maybe that's just like in my head a little bit. But there have been very few times where I feel like I'm like crushing. But maybe that's kind of how the game plays. Last time we fought him, he went down incredibly quickly, like that first phase. And then it became a slog the rest of the way. We got way better weapons to go around. I also feel like these guys do not do like a use the ultimate. Although we burned 2 there. Oh shit, I didn't need to do like that. As long as he aggro's me and not them, honestly, I think we'll be alright. Okay, this was the shit that really started getting us. Alright, I'm down. We got 2 health blasts left. I need to burn one of them here. Get away from that, man. He's doing a good job kiting me. Get up. Heal. Damn it. Hey Nightmare, you have a great night. Thank you for watching. Oh, somehow Medeo's not dead. You can get me up. got a chance, but I think Medeo's in his mouth right now. Yep, Medeo's dead. That's tough. Tough end of that run. Whew. Better run. I don't know. I think part of my problem is like I feel like we got to hit more of this. Like we got to be capping out at like closer to 15. We just weren't. I think this was definitely worth it. I think that was definitely worth it. I mean, I don't know, maybe this was the wrong weapon to go in there with. It's something poisoned. Okay. Gonna say, oh, I don't know. We feel like this is working, but again, we're just not getting damage. Like, let's see what the Jar Bazaar has in his store. Now, I can also, somebody asked earlier about like some like of the story beats. If you're using grease items. So I mean, if I use a grease item, like it just continues to stack. Like if I use 7, do I get the buff 7 times? So that would be pretty cool. Guardian's Goblet. This is Goblet enables new relic right. We buy his. What do you think? We... Hold on, does that just give us... We can look. I think that might just give us the ability... Yeah. So it just changes what you can build. Interesting. Like you can make wilder... Okay. We might as well get as many of these as we can. But I can show you like the story side of things. You go through this room and up these stairs. We have the journal, and it has all of your characters, and so you can see Wilder part. You know, it's got his story, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and then you can begin remembrance, which I think again is like their way of doing the additional challenges to runs you've already done before. So like I had started one earlier for Revenant, and it wants you to go back and do the Tricephalus run again, but get a certain, pick up a certain item while you're doing it in order to kind of unlock more of her story. I think we will leave that for now as not like a thing. I don't know, not something that really matters at this point. We're just kind of still getting the mechanics of the game. I don't need to focus on like the do it with this weapon, you know, beat it with this weapon. And what's it? Ironite 2. I don't think it really matters. I mean, we're going to figure out very quickly. He's doing a lot more damage than we're the problem with the iron eye. Yeah, that's kind of what happens. A nightmare, you make it to the next big boss, and then you die, and then you look at it and you go, okay, what can we do better? Or what can I do differently? At least that's how I've been looking at it. Whew. This is interesting. I feel like I'm not usually over the top of the map when I'm doing this. Let's try and find a poison weapon and stick with it if we can. Torch, that ain't gonna do it. Underseal that. Poison armament. Ain't gonna do it. Check what guys over here. Size Queen and Xander. Where'd you guys come? What's this? My biggest pet peeve with this game is that it doesn't let me hit escape to get out of that menu screen. She just died at that big boss would be my guess. Okay. Xander with the parry. I see you. Out of here. I don't like that it makes me choose there. Like we're not built. Big weapon. What's the skill look like on this? think the cool part of about this is like it stays very fresh with the. Ooh. She rats. Let's see where they are. Okay. Gee. I think we can go back up the other way. When we meet back up with Size Queen, she'll be upset with us. Oh, there's the Size Queen. All right. Mistakes are made. Give me something good. Godskin Stitcher. This is a little bit better. We need to get out of here. That's cool with me. I want to make it to that too. That's Queen wants to get the health back. He wants to do this camp. Oh. That's on me. A second. I don't think this lightning damage helps me at all here. Also the fact that we're just kind of doing this in yeah. Attacks will always work. I'm gonna go find the other one real quick. Actually doing good on time though. We'll see at this before it's gone. I do not blame him. I'm walking into the zone. She found the other one. We just didn't have forever to waste there. So that works. Cornbow. Right here. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we're level 9 after one day, so I don't know exactly what the focus was, if that was just really good, but that was definitely cleared out the optimal way. Okay, what's next? Be huge. You got asthma. I don't know. This was acting up. Been cold and hot this year. man. Now he's gonna get it too. Crushing. Oh god. Mr. Roger. Okay. Back to 2. That's where we go. We need a little more to level up. What's this? They are. All right. Ish. All right. Don't know what that guy was thinking. That's
There is no escape for thee. Bent on sacking the lands of gold.
this. They found sites of grace raise attack. Okay. Yeah. That side's great, right? This should give us a should give us an extra, yeah. Whenever we get that side of grace, this should be. With lightning attack power. Guard counters? Does that even apply to weapons? Did we just make the wrong decision? I felt there would have been a side of grace up here. Side of grace. I feel like we started over there. Poise damage. Whatever they're doing, it's crazy work with that. Oh. Doesn't do anything for me. Let's see him up. Let's go down here. I mean, so far with them, it's been like leveling up. Oof. We could do this again, couldn't we? If they want to. I don't know. I got a good feeling about this one. Again. I wonder if we have gone into that cave, would it have, like, would the time have slowed down, or if we had already like reached the point past where it was gonna do that. Ruin's greatsword. Just gonna raise my physical attack power. I think only thing is we have 3 heals. Isn't bad. Seem like we got the loot. Seem like we got the loot to make a run. first heal gun. As good as this team was. As good as this team was doing, we don't seem to be doing that much damage here. Well, maybe we are. Who knows? There's one. We gotta get the second one. Oh, no, we don't. Shortens character skill cooldowns. Ours already pretty short. I could have just went all in on it. But I don't, it hasn't been a problem in this last fight. Also, we haven't seen a merchant, so we can probably upgrade our shit. Good. I mean, that's as good as we're going to be able to do. One of those. Upgrade the bow. I mean, if this is not the team to get this done with, I don't know. Just dominated that. Just a reminder to like what you're saying, to go ahead and hit the like, hit the sub even. It's free for you, it helps us. So, see all this? Pause almost immediately. No way. Get up. Oh my god, I'm selling. I am selling. Down here. He did. She can get him up though. He's a water timer. Send it. Alright. I mean, I was there. I don't know that we helped much. We were there. Yeah. That dude was a freak. Enemies fell at 147. Okay, I fell to 80 enemies. That can't be too bad, right? Fishers found. Whew. That's good shit. Okay.
Champion, a moment, please. I have installed a dressing room next to the study.
Ooh.
If you have other garments you would prefer to don, it is yours to use as you will.
How about that? How about that? Grab a do a wardrobe change? Old fashioned show? Stuff. I think it's over here. Here. Very cool. What else we got? Cool. That's wicked. That is wicked. Very cool stuff. Should we go for a blood weapon? The damage up with yeah, you know, that's what it seemed like to me. I think my problem is like finding stuff. Problem is like finding stuff with what I want or how I want to do it. You know, it's like I mean, in any roguelike, you're kind of like bound to what you get, but I don't know, was not, just was what it was, I guess. I don't know. But we'll see. I think I'm gonna end it there. You know, on a good note, we beat a boss. Beat another boss, moving through. We were able to do the forge thing, which was cool. Guys, thank you for watching. I think we're done. 1 o'clock, yeah.